Hello, thank you for joining. Excuse me. Sally Ann, hello. Good afternoon to you. I hope you're well. Hello to everybody just joining. I still can't get a live to go into landscape mode. So this is how it's going to be, I'm afraid. I'm surrounded by geese and ducks and birds. There's squabbles going on. A little bit of honking going on next to me in a puddle while they drink. Hello, Sally. Thank you for joining. It's nice and warm in the sunshine, but chilly otherwise. Beautiful clouds. Great noises they all make. Sally says, are there any hire craft out yet? Yes, there are. There's quite a few out actually. A little cruiser just went across on the river directly opposite before I went live. But because I couldn't get it to go into landscape mode, I missed that. All I can hear is sirens since I've been here. The fire engine's gone out. I'm in my element here watching all this lot. I can hear a helicopter or something. I'll probably just film it if I can see it. I imagine you'll be able to see it as well in a second. Oh, it's the yellow one. It's the air ambulance. Just saw it in the top left-hand corner. Oh, Malky's here. Thank you for that. Our ambulance, thank you. Because I was taking the photo, doing the filming, I never saw your messages. Willisy, hello Willisy. Are you well? I haven't seen you for ages. I hope you're okay. Hi Malky. Hope you're having a good week so far, everybody. I've just been to visit David and Vicky, who are on holiday here in Wroxham. And they're in the most amazing apartment. So I've been to see them, and that was very nice. They're such a lovely couple. I can just see in the distance, hopefully heading this way, some sailing boats. Let me just see if I can show you. It's through the trees. Now, can you just see the sails? I think they are coming this way, so that'll be nice. David said he'd try and join the live. I think it's better not zoomed in, isn't it? Oh, they're turning round over there. There's obviously a buoy over there they're going round. Just see their sails. So how is everyone? Are you all okay? Ian has joined us. He says, "Ah, Wroxham Broad." It is indeed. There's another car here. And 3 ladies have just arrived and they're sat on the bench having a little natter. And of course, I'm joined by all these feathered friends. There were some Canada geese earlier and they sort of, well, they are still over there. They were rather vocal, shooing everybody out the way because obviously they've partnered up, I imagine. Maggie says, "I'm okay, thank you. Hope you're well." I am, thank you. I am. I think I've just about recovered after my mammoth whistle-tops tour of the coastal towns of Suffolk, North Suffolk, which is very nice. Day off, so that's a bonus. Hello to everybody who's joined the live, and I've missed you arriving. Has the air ambulance landed yet? I was just saying a little while ago that I could hear, it sounded like 2 fire engines going out. They were really honking their horns and trying to get past. You could just tell the desperation and, you know, can't see them, but I could hear. And then there's been all sorts of emergency vehicles go past. And then this air ambulance. So I don't know where that is. Oh. They're all going to move. When I first got here and I was struggling. Look, Maggie says, looks like it's gone to the 1062 Norwich Road and landed. I think this is... I think I've just come up. Is the Norwich Road from the bridge this way? I think it is, isn't it? So that's the way I've just come. So literally I got through with seconds to spare, whatever it is. whatever's happened. Some beautiful clouds today. Maggie says he's somewhere between Ludham and Horning. Thank you. That would be the way I would go home. I might have to rethink which way I will go. Oh, there's a goose down there, got a ring around its leg. There's a swan here as well somewhere that's got an orange tag around its leg. Don't often see a goose with, not a grey lag. Some people I know have powerful scopes and they go to Braden Water and they get the numbers of the leg tags. They stand a good distance away, but with their scope can get the numbers of the tags and they send it to a university somewhere. Norway, Sweden, maybe? Iceland. Might be Iceland. I know my camera's powerful, but I can't read the numbers round a leg tag. That's just stretching things a bit too far. Hello to the new people who've just joined. Oh, and all these squabbles are quite comical. They're just out of view, though, for you, unfortunately. Ben, hello Ben. Thanks for joining. Hope you're well. I'm good, says Ben. Oh, that's good to hear. I've actually got, well, when I first got here, I got out of the car and I just had a walk about, see if there's any birds in the trees, that sort of thing. And there were long-tailed tits, so I took their photo. And then I'm having a walk about, and I've totally forgotten what I was going to say because I looked at a goose instead, and now that's totally thrown me. What was I saying when I first got here? Goodness. Never mind, I'll stop thinking about it and that'll come back to me. That's got to be an age thing, hasn't it? Gosh, that wasn't good. I can't think what I was going to say. Bet you're all laughing at me. The girls just dive-bombed the crows. For the water, he wants the piece of water where there was another gull already. Perhaps it's not dementia after all. I know what I was going to say. I got out to take photos. And when I came back to my car, I'd got ducks underneath the car. David's here. David says, "Hi Lisa, long time no see." I've just been telling everybody how I'd been to yours and Vicky's holiday apartment earlier prior to coming here. There were boats go past earlier, but it's gone very quiet. Although having said that, look at that for timing. I don't know. Little day boat. Can you make it out? I tried to go landscape, David, and it just won't. It won't. It seems it will only go landscape if the camera is on me. If I put the camera facing the way you're looking, it wants to go into this mode. So I don't know. Sailing boats are up at this end again, but I don't think they're going to come any further than the buoy that they all seem to be going round over there, unfortunately. So back to the ducks under my car. I'll have to make sure that they've gone before I drive off. Although I'm sure if I started my engine, they would soon get out of the way. This is obviously the preferred puddle right in front of my car. Usually it's the Egyptian geese that are really feisty and get stroppy with everybody else, but today it's the Canada geese. They're being very protective. We've got 10 people in here now. Hello to all 10 of you. And hello to anybody who's watching the replay of this live. Just lately with the replays, I've made them private rather than put them to public. Sometimes if there's not much of a view or not a lot happening, I don't bother publishing them. Mind you, there's no boats, it's just the wildlife. David says I should have got the boat out and come and done some laps off the Broads so you could film some boating activity. Yes, that would be a good idea. Although it's just starting to rain, David, so I wouldn't worry. I know you're looking at glorious sunshine and you're thinking, what is she on about? That it's raining. It is. Just spitting anyway. Oh, you can just see a few spots on the windscreen now. That would have to be a tight circle of laps of the Broad, David, because we're on portrait, not landscape. It's all very quiet, isn't it? Even if I show you over here, see, they haven't put the wherry out on the Broad yet. It's still a bit too early. David says the rain has not reached us yet. It's only a few spots, and it might actually have stopped. Oh, I don't know what that was that fell. What is that? Don't know. Oh, that's the rain. Oh, do you know what it is? It's snowing. Look. Can you see it? Might actually be more hail. It started off, at first I thought, what is that? Then I realised, yeah, it's more hail than snow. Has the hail reached you yet, David? Don't send Vicky out onto the balcony to investigate. I don't think you can see it, can you? Maggie says, I was having a look at the Yarmouth webcams a little earlier and they were having a snow flurry. Ah, I wonder if it's this has come from there. I just saw white and at first I thought, that's blossom. What is it? Where's it coming from? And then I thought, oh goodness, it's snow. And then it quickly changed to hail. I just moved my camera. I don't want it to be well, if you saw, you saw. Was Yarmouth busy on the webcams? David says, we have never been in Norfolk in the snow. Well, I brought you the sunshine this morning with me, and now I've left. That's why it's changed. Oops, little fight, little squabble there. Don't know who won that one. Yes, so as I've left, David, I've taken the sunshine away. Sorry. Maggie says, no, not at all busy, but a few people around. Yeah, it's still a little bit too early, isn't it? Although I have to say, in Albury on Saturday, there were no end of people. I imagine they're for the weekend. could be a week. Thorpe Nest too. Thorpe Nest was very busy. I've kind of got, I can tell when people are on holiday and when they're not, if they live somewhere. David says, we were here the week before the beast from the east struck. That was interesting, that was. My village was actually cut off. I mean, I always say we rarely get snow because it's too warm being so close to the sea. But it depends where the snow comes from, which direction. And sometimes it will settle. Like it says, the Haven Holiday Park's open this weekend, so that might bring a few more people into the area. Yes, it probably will do. That is nice when everybody arrives. And then when I go live, we'll definitely have something to look at all the time. Right, now, you are going to see a cruiser in a little while. It's just gone past a gap. So you will see it. Look at him looking at me. Look at that. Yes, can I help? So if I zoom in, so we are ready for this cruiser. There says all the water in front of the goose drinks from the puddle. I know. The puddle cocktails always taste so much nicer. There you are. Ben says no snow in the Midlands. Just as well, really, isn't it? Snow is nice to look at, but not when you've got to go about your daily life and you can't get anywhere. I think they're going to be fed. The temperature's definitely dropped. Exactly, says Ben. Yes, when you want to go somewhere and you can't because you just can't drive, too dangerous to drive, then it's not good. I've definitely started a theme here. I'll just put my window up, otherwise I'll think, who's she talking to? Marcus says, I'm in the East Midlands and it's like a spring day, sunshine and big fluffy clouds. Does sound very spring-like. I don't think we'll get snow here. Might get more hail, but I don't think we'll get snow. It's not actually cold enough to snow, I don't think. I wish those little sailing dinghies would come up here a bit further. That would be nice. I don't know if they'll turn around that far. Oh, you can just see behind, just see the sails behind through the tree there. I really shouldn't move this because I don't think it likes being moved. I think the whole of Wroxham Broad is coming to get this food. I've taken the camera off them because they've got a child with them, in case anybody wonders why I'm not showing you them all being fed. So many rules and regulations you have to abide by when you do this. Not everybody does though. Some people don't bother. The geese are being fed, David. 2 ladies and a child are over there feeding them. They'll come back. There's still bird flu about, so I'm still not feeding them because it encourages them to congregate together. And DEFRA say you shouldn't really encourage that. Here come 3 Canada geese. I bet they will cause havoc with the others. Oh, the swan's got a bit stroppy. He's off. Couple of tufted ducks down there by the looks of it. See these black and white ones? Oh, the swans are gone flying off. These 2. I think if I zoom in as much as I can, they should have little tufted bits on their heads. Yeah, look, see? Goodness, nearly all got inside my car then. I zoomed out so much. I could sit and I know some people aren't keen on the wildlife, but they all are all so comical. They do funny things. So territorial. Look, There's a dog over there. He's frightened of the ducks and the geese. He's he doesn't want to go. No, I'm not going near the water. I'm not going to go near the swans. I don't know what I've done to this phone. It's because I keep moving it about. So it wasn't level. Is that level now? I think it is. I think I just need to leave it alone and then that'll be fine. We need a few more boats to come past. You've all gone very quiet. Lots of grey clouds have appeared. A little bit of blue sky. But still here. Clearly I have a memory problem today, Malky, that, you know, I didn't really know existed. So you're going to have to enlighten me as to what that refers to. What's wrong with my memory today? Another car. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cars now. Oh, yeah, just go past. David says, we once saw about 40 geese swimming in a straight line going towards Roxham Bridge, followed by 2 canoeists who looked like they were herding them. Gone a bit quiet. Ah, yes, here comes the hail again. We don't really want this on his car, do we? I don't think we want to be watching him getting dressed either. So I'm presuming he's going fishing. Hope he's got the handbrake on. Or he'll be fishing from his car. David says, tell him to move his car. Oh, he's... Look, he's got oars. Oh, that looks like a canoe thing. Can you see that? Paddles. I thought he was going fishing. So maybe he's going to paddleboard? Surely not in waders. Oh, there is a, where do I need to look? I need to be looking over here. Look, there's another boat. That's a nice one, isn't it? Ah, he did get a big bag out of the car, didn't he? And I thought that was fishing stuff. Inflatable canoe, perhaps. Yes, Malky. Or a, bag's now empty. Stand-up paddleboard, inflatable canoe, inflatable kayak. Options are endless. But that'll be the first time I've seen somebody go out with waders to kayak or canoe. Because if you fell in, you'd fill up with water, wouldn't you? It'd be like doing a swimming badge all over again, where you had to wear clothes and wellies and jump in. What badge was that? I think that was the bronze medallion, wasn't it? Gosh, that's going back a while. If he'd move his car, we'd be able to see. David, you can't say things like that. Oh, cars are leaving one by one. How many we got now? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So we'll be down to 5. I was the only person here for a while. After visiting David and Vicky, I'm going home with a wonderful bag of coffee, because they got a hamper in their holiday property and they don't drink coffee. So I'm taking it home with me, which is very kind. Where did I put it? Oh, in the back. It smells amazing. He's definitely pumping up the canoe or kayak, isn't he? Am I the only one concerned about the waders, though? Maybe he's that professional that he never falls in. David says, well, you shouldn't park in front of your car when you're filming. David said, hope he falls in to give us something to laugh at. And that's when I said, David, you can't say that. So he's replied, well, he shouldn't park in front of you when you're filming. David says, I'll have to leave you now. Vicky wants to go shopping. Okay, have fun, you two. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for inviting me round. It was lovely. I'm being surrounded by, I know, by grey legs. They're going to walk past. You'll see them in a minute. David says, anytime and bye-bye. Oh, thank you. Oh, it's obviously pumped up, whatever it is. Oh, he's going to move the car, David. And it is an inflatable kayak or canoe. They look the same, really, don't they? Do you mind? You don't? So is that a canoe or a kayak? What do you reckon? What do you reckon that is? So let's turn this way. And then we're ready for the grand launch. Oh, he's gone. Where's he gone? He has literally left the car park. I don't know. Don't know where he's gone. Where else could you just leave your inflatable and go away from where you've left it and it'll still be there when you come back? There's not many places these days, is there? Stephen's arrived. He says, hi Lisa, hi all. Hi Stephen, thank you for joining us. Graham says, can't wait to see that go out on the water. Well, oh, he's back. He's back. I don't know where he's put his car though. Unless he took his car to, I don't know. I don't know, but it's not in the car park. Well, it can't be far. Gloves, hat, waders, an essential tub of something. He's clearly done that before, hasn't he? So now he's going to get in with wet feet and make the inside all wet. Oh. That would be embarrassing, wouldn't it, if he capsized it right in front of us all? Yeah. Graham says you think he was going on an Arctic voyage with all the preparation. Maki says, who thinks our hostess should get one of those and do a live floating around the Broads? Oh my goodness. Not an inflatable, well, not, Oh, there's another boat. Another cruiser. Look, can you see that without me zooming in? Malky says, air ambulance taking off. If I put my window down, you'll hear it. Let's see, can we see it? That was there quite a while, wasn't it? Oh, it's behind. Wait a minute. Yeah, it's gone behind. It's heading back to the NNN, the Norfolk and Norwich. Now, cruisers. Oh no, I thought it was coming in the Broad, but it's not. It's staying out on the main river. So, shall we stay? Where? Oh, there he is. I was going to say, where is he? I want to know what was in the tub. Oh, that'll be... Do you reckon he's got his mobile phone in there and that sort of thing? Car keys. In the little waterproof container. I'm sure that would be far more comfortable if he wasn't kneeling. But hey, what do I know? So as for me getting an inflatable, that's a definite no. But I could go live. You see, it's all about the internet connection or the Wi-Fi. No, 4G, 5G. Graham says, it could be packed lunch in the tin. It could well be. I think day boat is the only way to go live. Bit chilly this time of year for a day boat. Looks like he's going out to the boys that are out there. I suppose really I should be filming, shouldn't I? Let me film so I can include him in a video. Well, he's gone past the boys. He's not at the boys. It's like he's heading to the reeds. I don't know. Here comes the hail again. Hello, boys and girls. Are you all right? Yes? I know, I agree. There, these are the two that just walked past me. hail again. I've no idea what he's doing, you know. Well, there's something he's missing, isn't there, in his equipment? I won't say it because that'll sound like I'm criticising. Let's have a little look back at the puddle cocktail. Did I miss any messages? Graham says, myself and wife Sue are down on the Broads in July. You'd be more than welcome to do a live from our boat. Oh, that's very kind. Thank you. It's still hailing. I don't know if you can see it. Just like little flurries of hail. When I zoom in on him, it looks like he's looking for something over there. He's looking right on the edge where the trees are. Well, the dinghies seem to have gone. They've obviously had their sail. Oh, cormorant flying by, skimming the top of the water. These geese are just shouting at the car because it made a noise when it pulled away. That was actually a greeting to each other. So what's everybody up to this afternoon apart from watching Wroxham Broad? I'll be driving home. Hello, Chris. Thank you for joining. Chris says, looks lovely there. Do you know where this is, Chris? Do you recognise it? It's not Hickling Broad. You are correct. Wroxham Broad. Mind you, it probably says that in the title. I can't remember what I put. Oh dear. We've got these two here who were having a little drink out of a puddle and a paddle in it. A couple of boats have gone past on the main river. There's been sailing dinghies. We've had a couple of storms, little spells of a few hailstones coming down, even with the sun shining. There's somebody gone out in waders in an inflatable kayak or inflatable canoe, gone to the other side. I don't think you'll see him even if I turn this around, but he might be coming back this way. We all watched him. Stephen says, not doing much this afternoon, maybe have a nap. Oh, somebody's going to drive past us, disturb all the geese and their puddle. I don't blame you having a nap, Stephen. Chris says, launch the boat I built there once. Excellent. Well, I started here at the Broad on my own, and now everybody's gone. It is just me here again. Graham says, bye Lisa, I'm off to work now. Enjoy your day. And you too. Thank you for joining us. Stephen, I think if I had a nap this time of day, I think I wouldn't sleep tonight. But I have, if I've been out with camera group and I've walked miles, because they do walk miles, I think I have been known to have a siesta. Trying to work out if Mr. Canoeist is coming back. I think he might be. Now it's just us here. We could get out and have a look about. Would you like to do that? And then that'll be better than just getting this tiny little viewing angle that you've got. I still can't put it into landscape mode. More sirens. It's not very warm out here. Can you hear the siren? Oh, right, I'm not going to go anywhere near you. I don't know where the canoe's gone. He hasn't got a life jacket on, you know. Oh, wait a minute, let me turn around away from the sun so I can read. Maggie says the air ambulance has gone to Norwich, landing at a place near that lovely Thickthorn interchange. Chris says, can't wait to be back up there. All right, don't hiss. Be nice. I can hear. I know, I agree. You stay there, I'll stay here. I can hear something on the river. Gosh, it's freezing out here. Perhaps it's the diving team come to find the chap. No, whatever it was I heard isn't coming along the river. They've cut down lots of trees here. All right. I don't want your little patch that you're sat on. You can sit there in the mud. What's your problem? You three. That's it, get yourself comfortable. I should work in a, well, I don't know really where I should work. I think it's more I'll be carted off somewhere with men in white jackets. Becky, I'm going this way. Chris says, seem to be cutting trees down everywhere these days. I agree. I do agree. Over here as well. The sun's shining, so you might not be able to see. Let's have a look, see if I can zoom in. This used to be, it was really overgrown, so it does look better. In fact, it just seems so open. New bench been put there. I can't take you over there because, you know, there's several guards on duty. I'm going this way. I'm nowhere near you. Go back to sleep. Other than the noise of this lot, this rabble, it's very quiet here today. I found out where the person's left their car. Down in there, I think. Oh, is that it there? No. Yes, that white, what looks white, is actually the car, I believe. Oh, there's some coming in, flying past. All that noise just because 2 geese fly past. Obviously those ones don't have a pass to sit here. Marky says, if you use the 1062 to go home, there has been an accident. Jean has just arrived. Hi, Jean. Jean says, good afternoon, everyone. There has been, has there? So that's the Ludlam to Horning Road. I wonder whereabouts along there. Oh. How are you, Jean? I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't know what I've done to this now. Malky's saying hi to Jean. Good afternoon to Jean. It looks lovely, but it's very cold. Normal people would have put their jacket on, I think. Jean says, I'm good, thanks. How are you? Out in the sunshine. But you're in the... Maggie says, awaits for camera to fall off its holder. Yes, it did the other day. I know, it did the other day. The trials and tribulations of being live. No, just any filming, really. Don't you need a lot of gear when you go out filming? Half of it you take and you'd never actually use. I just leave it all in the car, apart from my batteries. There we are, I'm all wrapped up like an old lady now in here. Having a little WI meeting, I think, here in the car park now. Another car's just arrived. That might just be a little drive-by and back out again, yeah? We've had hail, Jean. Not lots, just little bits, but it was definitely hail. I thought it was snow at first. I'm still convinced it started as snow for about 2 seconds, then it changed to hail. Jean says, I'm having technical difficulties. Lost the picture, can only see chat. Oh. How is it for everybody else? Has that happened for anybody else, or can you all see the picture and the chat? I know I can't put this into landscape mode. I tried. Somebody in the last live told me what to do, and I tried, and it still doesn't work. Chris says it's okay for him. Thank you for that, Chris. Stephen says it's all good for him. Looks like it might just be you then, Jean. Jean says, lost the sound too. I'm going to leave and come back. All right. SW, hello. Hi there, Lisa, my lucky day. SW, perhaps you can enlighten us. When I first got here, I could hear the fire engine or a couple of fire engines leaving their place, station, and travelling at speed, kept hooting their horn to try and get past. And then there was no end of sirens. And apparently it's been an accident on the Ludham to Horning road. Ah, accident at Ludham and air ambulance attended, I believe. Thank you, SW. So it's at Ludham, is it? I wonder whereabouts. Wonder if I can get through. Oh, there's an aeroplane. Aeroplane. Let me see if I can film this through the window. Oh, I know, I agree with you as well. Don't think so. It's in the white there. There it is. You know, no further details as advised by my lovely neighbour. Maybe at the bridge. Oh no. Oh, thank you. Right, I'm just going to get this plane that's now gone behind the trees. And for anybody who was following that gentleman in the kayak, he has reappeared. Oh, it was a nice big one. Must be going into Norwich, I'd say. Lovely, that was. Maggie says that might be Swiss Air going into Norwich. It did look like it had red on its tail. Looked like a snowflake, but I didn't zoom in really far. It was lovely how it just glided over the Broad. Look, I'm trying to talk with friends. Can you two be quiet, do you think? Thank you. Don't back chat. Red vertical stabilizer with a white cross. SW says internet here is slow. That's not good, is it? I went past yours this morning, SW. So I need to avoid Ludden Bridge, don't I? So that means going home via Stalham. And we might be okay for internet going that way. I don't know. SW says, problem at my end, as I was watching a film earlier and gave up. You did not stop for a coffee. Oh, SW. Thank you. No, I didn't, because I went to see David and Vicky in Wroxham at their holiday apartment, which is very nice. I'll wait until they've gone home before I post it. But it's very nice. I went and saw them there probably October time. I think they were last there. I remember saying, oh, it's 5 months until you're back. That seems like only about 4 weeks ago. Esther says, hope you had a lovely time with David and Vicky. I did. It was really nice. They're lovely people. David did join the live, but Vicky wanted to go shopping, so that's where they've gone. I was going to say I have no idea what's joining us in the car park now, but it's a Land Rover, and it's going into Wroxham Sailing Club. I've been live for an hour and 23 minutes. I'm just going to plug or connect my phone to the battery. Or try to. Nothing's ever easy, is it? Deary me. Oh, I've got a message. Somebody I messaged, she sent me a reply saying, thank you, I'm in Barcelona. Oh, very nice too. Sounds like he's got a sore throat, doesn't he? You're very noisy. You're going for a walk, are you? Go on then. Yeah, or you're going for a swim? Really? Look, all the others are having a sleep and you're disturbing them. The others that are dozing, they won't be able to stay like that. I reckon the Canada geese will tell them to get out of the way because they're coming past. And that's that, what they want. They're going to the water and tough. Yep, going for a swim. Go and cause havoc out there instead of on here. Is anybody else daft and likes the wildlife? It's gone very dark, hasn't it? SW says they're in a boathouse, if I recall. Yes, they are. It's upside down. SW says, you're wobbling us all about. I'm sorry, but I needed to plug my phone in because if I'm going to try and stay live while we drive, we need to have a little bit more power. Oh, and another message. SW says it looks like dusk. It does, doesn't it? Let me just see. Oh, I can't read messages, can I, once I'm live? Can I? No. Hello to all 12 of you that are in here. Sorry if you feel neglected and I haven't said hello. I've been here a little while. I'm thinking I'm going to head home now. We won't go Ludden Way. Or do we go Ludden Way? Do you think we'll get through? Oh, we can't go yet because there's a cruiser coming. Of course there is. Just as I need to go, there's a cruiser. It will be over there somewhere. We'll go after we've seen the cruiser. SW, is the road closed? Are you having traffic go past yours? Here comes the cruiser. You should see it. I think when I drive, that's going to hit on there. And then you'll all be complaining you've got a headache. Gordon says, looks a bit dark there, Lisa. I know, it suddenly went very dark. SW says, I am actually at the window trying to find out. Not seen anything come from Ludden for a while. Stalham Way it is then. Malky says, as far as he's aware, the road is closed. Thank you, Malky. That's very much appreciated. Oh, wait a minute. Right, we're going to set off. If I lose connection, I will press the button to reconnect. So even if it's off for a little while, Marky says the wonders of the internet. I know, it's amazing, isn't it? Amazing. And how wonderful that you can look online and you can tell me that I can't go a certain way because the road's shut. I mean, that's mind-boggling really, isn't it? And as I say, very much appreciated. So from here we have a couple of options. A car just turned around. Okay, SW, thank you. So we have a couple of options. We can go South Walsham along the main road that way. I don't know how the signal will be. Or we can go through Wroxham up to Stalham, but the signal might not be very good between Houghton and, well, Wayford Bridge possibly, until we get to Stalham. So I don't know really which way is best to go. Shall we try? Let's try Stalham Way. Oh my goodness. Hello, I was just about to leave. Are you all right? SW says, hello Judith. Judith, I'm going to drive home. Are you in this afternoon? Judith, if you are, you come round for a coffee and a catch-up if you like. Anthony's telling me to go Wroxham Way. Yes, I think I will. Through Wroxham, says Chris. Yes. And Anthony says Wroxham. Judith says, I'm at work. And next client is in at 4, so it's a quick visit. And Judith says, hello everyone. No, I'm at work till 7. Oh my goodness. What about tomorrow? Excuse us while we sort out our social life. What about tomorrow? I'm just at work in the morning. Are you free later in the day? Isn't this great? $8 p.m. tomorrow. Oh my goodness. Thursday you're away. Stephen says you carry on. I think that takes us to about next weekend then. I know you work away for 2 days. Wow. Gordon says, I spent hundreds of happy hours racing on Wroxham Broad at the yacht club. And Judah says, sorry David, but some of us have to. Yes, we all do, really, don't we? And drinking, says Gordon. Stephen says, you're working more than me this week. What, Judah's working more than you? My customers have gone on holiday this week, so, and next week, and the week after. So I'm at home. Well, I've got more time to be out filming. Judah says her holiday was amazing. Right, I'm going to drive now, okay? We're going Wroxham to Stalham Way. And then yours have not what? Oh, yours haven't gone on holiday. No. David says, we used to enjoy fishing Wroxham Broad until they made it private fishing. Oh, is it? Judith, apparently the road is shut. Oh, there's a car coming. The road's shut. Apparently there's been an accident at Ludden Bridge, or that vicinity. I might have to move over for this car. Right, now, when you're driving, you can't live stream and chat. You can live stream, but you cannot chat to it. So you're just going to chat amongst yourselves, okay? She says, oh no, I hope everyone's okay. I know, it's not good, is it? The air ambulance flew over and it's gone to the NNN. And SW says the road is very quiet outside hers, so so Wroxham's the best way to go home, not go her way. I'm just respecting your privacy, SW, and not saying where you live, or the village anyway. Right, here we go. So obviously I can talk to you, but I can't read your messages. So if you don't mind just chatting to yourselves. Thank you for joining, Judith. Despite not being able to come around and see me. I don't know. What's that about? Too busy to come round for coffee. That's unheard of. We need to book our next little adventure as well. Right, I'm going to go this way because the junction at the end of the avenues I don't like. I'm glad you're all chatting amongst yourselves. I don't mind driving down the avenues, but it's such a busy road at the end, the main road, that getting out of there and then having to turn right is just a no-go. So hopefully we will stay connected. Looked like a spray had just gone over the roundabout. Are you all still there and chatting? Oh, there's 12 people I can see online, and there's 13 likes on the live stream. Thank you for the like on the live stream. It's very kind. Goodness, Wroxham's looking very quiet. I know you're not really getting much of a view. But just going to go over Wroxham Bridge. For those of you who are not familiar with the area, no boats moving along the river, but plenty of boats moored. Did you see the motorbike? He swerved to go around the car, and I don't know if he either hit the curb or was extremely close to hitting the curb, or he's sort of swerving about all over the road. Yeah, motorbike's off again. So this is Hoveton, however you want to pronounce it. All I can smell is the most amazing smell of coffee in my car. Husband and Vicky sent me home with the coffee that they got in their holiday property hamper. It's wonderful. Road ahead closed. Really? Oh, on the left. Got a little green van behind me. I think he wants to inspect my boot by the looks of things. Gets that close. I need a camera at the back as well, don't I? I do have another camera. I do have a little dash cam that I could set up on the back window, and we could have footage from both directions. Oh, I don't know. When I was travelling, right, start at the beginning, Lisa. Yesterday, I went to Lowestoft to find the eider duck that was reported, and I seen some spectacular photographs of it online, so I thought, oh, I've got to go and get my own photo of that. apparently he was in the dock diving down and getting lots of crabs and eating them and munching on them. So I thought, I need a photo. So I drove over to Lowestoft. Well, of course, he's gone, hasn't he? Place. And so I thought, well, I'm here now. I'll film the fishing boats. Filmed those. Then I went round to Ness Point, which is the UK's most easterly point. And yeah, filmed there. It was chucking it down with rain. And so you couldn't see anything out to sea. And then the rain stopped, and suddenly there was all these boats and ships, little fishing boats, and a huge, huge fishing trawler. And I thought, oh my goodness, I just couldn't believe it. Obviously they'd been there all the time, it was raining, but because it was raining, I couldn't see them. So I was meant to go to Lowestoft to film those. So I'm glad I did. But I don't know when that will go out. Possibly tomorrow. I have uploaded it, I just need to do the write-up that goes with it. And that's longer than my normal videos I put out. And then I drove back. What I call the Narrows in Yarmouth. It's lorries going from the Gapton estate through to Bradwell. So there's these narrow, well, the lanes are made narrow to stop lorries. And there was a lorry with a foreign number plate, and he was stuck in the Narrows, and he literally just had reversed out. I don't know how much damage he'd done. Reversed out as I got level with him. So I put that out as a shorts today on YouTube. I could see the traffic the other side, but I wasn't really paying attention to that side because I'm looking my side, because there was a lady coming through the Narrows on my side of the road. And I thought, hang on a minute, what's going on? And then quickly realised. So there was that. And then as I drove down the Acle Strait, well, in the morning I'd seen it. There was a car in the ditch. And it was still there in the afternoon as well. So, but there's no, you can't see how the car's gone down in the ditch. None of the reeds look like they've gone down or anything. So I don't know what happened there. I think this lorry is looking for an address, and he's just found it, I think. You shouldn't really cross chevrons, but sometimes you have to, don't you? It's just as well Judith's not here, she'd tell me off. Or are you still here, Judith, or have you gone? Once a policewoman, always a policewoman. This is Wayford Bridge. I don't know if there's anybody still here listening to me. Waffling on. Yeah, this is Wayford Bridge here. It has houses very high at the minute. Wayford Garden Centre. No, not make, well, meals, garden centre, farm shop, plant centre. When I get further along, I will pull over and chat to you all again and see what messages I've missed before then going. So this is Stalham, the home of Richardson's Boats and many other companies, I imagine, as well, that hire out boats. I am not sponsored by Richardson's. I wonder how many boats are in the boatyard. I won't turn the camera that way as I'm driving. There are several. Goodness, looks quite full. This is Sutton, and on the right is Sutton Staithe, if you've ever been there in your boats, your cruisers, sailing boats. This sun is quite bright. Choking myself. You're still chatting to each other. Not not much longer, and then I'll be able to chat with you all again. We'll park next to the manure heap again, shall we? That's always exciting. Exciting location. I take you to such exciting places. I'm very impressed that we've all stayed connected and I haven't lost connection. I think we might have done if we'd gone Salhouse way. Everybody's okay at that Ludham accident. That is a funny bridge though. You get to the brow of the bridge and then the road turns. It's got like a bend in it. I should have pointed the road signs out to you. There's 3 road signs along there that we've just passed, and over the distance of about a mile, the one that's furthest away from Great Yarmouth says it's closer to Great Yarmouth than this one that says it's 10 miles. I'll try and remember that next time we come along here, and I'll show you. It's been like it for years, and I think, am I the only person who's ever noticed that? Right, so we're just going over the River Thurne at Potter Heigham on the new bridge. The old bridge is still shut. to wonder wherever I am taking you. This is the actual original road we're on. Looks like we've got to share the parking space. I hope I can get past him. We don't have to share. We're not used to sharing, are we? We just had to share at Wroxham. Mind you, I told the geese they had to share, so... The mud looks quite thick in there, doesn't it? Shall we carry on and go past Mr. Jack Richards and park further up? I don't... All this mud. Do they not know I've washed my car? We're just going to park in this little area here. And then everybody will go past that knows me and they'll all be wondering, have I broken down? Oh, it's another aeroplane, if I'm quick. How quick can I be? KLM, going into Norwich. Right. Seems a bit exposed here on the bend like this. Let's see what you've all been saying. All my junk that's here. But have I got what I'm looking for? Yes, I have. I do amaze myself at times. Right. Goodness, you've all been chatting lots. Here we are. So back to Judah saying SW was amazing. And then Stephen saying I'm working more than him this week. And Judah said her customers haven't gone on holiday. As I said, mine had. Oh, Judah's gone. I'm going to have to go again. Sorry. SW says, can you pop into the garage and get some milk and butter as you go past? And SW said a breakdown truck had just gone past into Ludham, to the Ludham accident. Andy joined us. Hi Lisa, we have our boat mooring up at Wayford Bridge, but unfortunately we haven't been able to get up to it with my wife's illness. Oh, that's a shame, Andy. I hope you're able to get there soon. Gordon says blue skies now, Lisa. Absolutely. Gordon says Wayford Bridge garage belongs to a friend of mine. And SW says a police cone has blocked the road to Ludham off. Gordon says no snow up there, Lisa. I felt sure Norfolk would get some. Well, I always say, because we're so near the sea, we rarely get snow. SW says, we get very little snow in Norfolk. It seems to miss us, Gordon. That's right, SW. It's because we're so much warmer here than inland with the sea. And we only get snow if it comes down from Siberia. Gordon says, this feels very strange. Going for a ride around all my old haunts with a woman I've never met. Oh, Sarah was here. She says, afternoon, Lisa. Hi, Sarah, if you're still here. Ben was here earlier. SW says, oh, no, not the manure heap. Well, you were saved by the Jack Richards lorry and all the thick mud. Stephen says, we had a bit of snow this morning, but not for long. SW says, the journey's been good. The signal has been good for the journey so far. That's amazing, isn't it? There's definitely upgrades around here. Oh, yes, that's right, SW. SW says, the other side of the bridge is dangerous as you pull off from where you usually film at. That's very true. I never thought of that. Gordon says, so many accidents at Ludden Bridge when I lived there. And Malky says, oh, yes, KLM City Hopper. Thank you, Malky, for looking that one up. Gordon says, looks a bit of a dodgy parking spot, Lisa. I know, I agree. Why is it every time I'm live, my stomach starts rumbling? What is that about? Gordon says, looks, yeah, I've read that one, sorry. SW says, all cars are still turning around just past me. If I open the window, I can see a bit better. Malky says, I've just got to pop off. I shall return if you're still going. Thank you for joining us, Malky, and thanks for your help with the planes and the helicopter. SW says, bye, Malky. SW says, another breakdown truck just went past. Goodness. So we have traffic incident reports. Oh, hello, Carl. Hello. Yeah. And what are you doing coming out here? This is our parking area. If I'm not talking to the wildlife, I'm talking to the cars. So yes, we have SW, who is our traffic reporter, and then we had Malky, who was telling us if the road was shut and not to drive that way, and he also has been doing the aeroplanes, letting us know what they are when I see them and film them, and eventually you'll see these planes in a video soon. All these little snippets I put all together into just a video. So yeah, so we got this far. Thank you all for staying while I was driving along. I am amazed. Stephen says, live updates. I know, it's amazing, isn't it? Amazing. The power of the internet is amazing. Gordon says, have you been to the Waveney lately? What, the River Waveney? Sarah says, how wonderful and peaceful before the motor cruiser mobs like me turn up. But to be fair, not really many on Roxham Broad. No, there weren't. It's very quiet. Still quiet at the minute, but the boats, there are boats going out more than there have been. Oh, we've got another traffic update. There is a queue building up just by the corner. The second breakdown truck cannot get by at the moment. Oh no. So SW, are you saying that the queue is from the bridge up to you? My goodness. You need to be doing a live stream. You could live stream all the traffic turning round. I don't really go to the river Waveney, Gordon. I tend to stay this north side. I have filmed everywhere, but I don't go to Beccles, Bungay. I have been, and I have filmed it, just so that I have got it, a record of it. But I tend to stay the north rivers. I do the River Yare. I know that's not classed as north, but I do from Norwich right down to Great Yarmouth along the Yare. And then I do all the Bure, the Thurn, and Braden Water. Geldeston or Beccles. Yeah, that it's just far too far from here. So this is possibly, there is now a proper police sign to say road is closed. Really, there's so much going on around here to film that I don't really need to go too far. Which is very handy. I mean, yesterday I did go to Lowestoft, but it's very rare. If you look in my Lowestoft playlist, it's very rare I go there. But I should start perhaps going further. I don't know. I do go further afield. When I'm out with a group of friends, we go up to North Norfolk, film the birds that have just landed. Go to North Suffolk, film the birds there. I did take my passport, Gordon, yes. And I also got a Suffolk visa. Right, well, I think I'm going to make a move. Or go, I should say. So thank you all for watching. And keeping me company. I feel as though I'm back to the old days when I used to go live. Which is nice. Thank you to everybody who's participated with the live updates of all sorts. Stephen says, bye Lisa, bye all. Have a great afternoon. And you, Stephen, have a lovely afternoon. Thank you for joining us all. Thank you, SW. Thank you for the traffic updates. very much appreciated. Gordon says thank you too, enjoyed that. You're very welcome, Gordon. Thank you for joining. SW says bye everyone else on here. I have lovely subscribers. I'm very lucky. So thank you all. Did you hear that car go past? Right, so I'm definitely going. Thank you for the 19 likes on this live stream. And I will let this one go out, be uploaded. I've been making them private recently, but I shall let this one go out. Toodaloo, there's Sarah. Oh, thank you, SW. There's another plane by. Oh no, it's a helicopter. Okay then, take care of yourselves. Have a lovely afternoon, evening. And I've got lots of free time this week, so I'll try and do another live or 2 or 3. Got to fill my days somehow, haven't I? Andy says, bye Lisa and everyone else. Thank you for joining us all, Andy. Okay, take care of yourselves. It doesn't show me who is on here to say bye to you all individually, but I don't want to leave anybody out by saying bye to individual people, if that makes sense. I don't want to offend anybody by not saying their name, which I have done in the past, and then I feel bad. All right, I'm going to press this X and stop this live stream. Take care.